Welcome back to the Roundtable on the IH Sports Network, live from El Rey. We are now joined by Oneida Lady Indian, Kelsey Pike, Oneida player this year, soon to be a Johnson University player. Kelsey signed and made it official with Johnson University next week. Tim, I'm going to let you just take it and talk to Kelsey and fill us in on what's going on with her career.
And I'll tell you, Greg Bond's like a good coach. He's already yelling at us about our spacing. When the floor is not spaced well, Kelsey, but that's what this is. So, Kelsey Pike going to be a senior coming into this year, and you have already signed with Johnson University. Now, I've been there. Beautiful campus. It's almost, it's like almost a small town right in that little campus.
Yeah.
What drew you to Johnson? Why was that the one that you don't even have to go through this year and look at other possibilities? Why Johnson?
I think the biggest thing was definitely Coach Brian. I was going to follow him and go to Bryan College, and then he made that move. I made that visit there, and I was like, oh, my gosh, this is it. It was so beautiful. And then they have what I want to do. I want to go into business, and, playing basketball is just a plus because I'm not going to play basketball forever. So I do want to get, a good degree and stuff like that. They had that. I felt safe there, and, I just felt like I should go there. And I prayed about it, and I was like, yep, this is the one.
All right. Now tell me, Kelsey, because you've moved around on the court. You can play a lot of different places. Where do they envision you? What position are you going to be?
Basically shooting guard.
Shooting guard.
Yep. I can shoot pretty well, I think.
I've seen that several times. What about what's their offensive style? Do they push up and down the floor like Coach West wants to do, or is it more of a setup?
Yeah, it's changing. So the previous teams, they weren't very good, so obviously they hired Coach Brian to come in and change that. And his style of play is kind of like Coach West. He wants to run, he wants to go, shoot transition threes, stuff like that. So I think I'm going to adjust really well there, and because his style is just like Coach West, so I think that's a good fit for me.
So when you get into the half court, you'll still be having to work off screens and things like that. What's better for you? Would you rather get in transition, get the ball and shoot the three, or would you rather work on the offense, come off a screen and catch it, shoot the three, or does it matter?
I guess it doesn't really matter, but I do like to, in transition, I like to spot up and shoot that three a lot, but coming off screens and stuff is all right too, so just whatever.
What about defensively? What's their style? Are they zone? Are they man-to-man? Does he mix it up? What's that look like?
I think man-to-man. I haven't really seen them as much defensively, but I think it's going to be man-to-man all up in your face, just like Coach West likes it too, so.
Okay.
I'm ready for that also.
So this year, obviously you're focused on being an Oneida Lady Indian this year, but also down the road, you're going to be what's the mascot for Johnson University?
They're the Royals, so tiger, lion.
I got you. Okay.
Really
So you're also going to be thinking about how you can get better for them. What's an area of your game that you think is weaker than it should be, and you have to be ready at the college level? What do you got to work on this year?
Defense. Definitely defense, yeah. Ball handling has to be better too. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little weak with my ball handling, so that has to get better too. And I know I got to be in great shape this year and especially next year too. So there's a lot of areas to improve in. There's always ways to get better.
Okay. Now, so you signed early. You could have waited and seen if some other teams had interest, if other things were going around. But I do know it's a crowded field right now because of COVID. Some teams have a lot of players. And so what caused that decision? Did you always know if I can sign early, I'm going to sign early? Or were you thinking, I might wait? How did you decide just to get signed this early?
One of the main reasons that I wanted to sign early was so that I could, I wouldn't say get it out of the way, but kind of get it out of the way and just focus on this season. So our goals for this season is win a state championship. So I really want to focus on that, and I don't want to have to worry about, what college I'm going to go to,
Yeah.
So just go ahead and get that out of the way, and then, just focus on this season.
See, now, Kelsey told me she was nervous, but she's already answered the question I had written down next. Will the season be easier with recruiting over? And you just answered that already. So, now I'm nervous because I have to come up with another question because I do have others. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So since you're talking about focusing on this year, so there's going to be team goals and personal goals. And I know, Kelsey, from watching you, team goals come first. What are the team goals for the Lady Indians this year?
Definitely number one, state championship. We lost 2 seniors last year, so a lot of experience is coming back. We're excited. We know what it's going to take. We made it farther than what everybody thought we were going to. Nobody expect us to make it that far. So we're all hungry. We want to get back there. So definitely state championship. We want that sub-state game at home this year. We had to travel last year. We want that sub-state home environment, district championship. Go undefeated in the district. Nothing gets better.
Sounds like you got a few goals for the team. Now, do you have, other than improving the defense, is there some other personal goals that you have going into this next year?
It would be hard. I don't know if I'd be able to do it again, but I'd like to try to beat my own three-point record. That would be nice.
In a game? Single game?
Yeah.
And that is?
11.
11.
Yep. So
11. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, I remember. I mean, we were just sitting there, and she says in a game, it was in two quarters, basically. I mean, because we were up so far, you didn't play much of the second half. So, chance.
Yeah, there's a chance. It would be super hard, but it'd be cool to do it.
It would definitely be cool to do it. Yeah. Okay, Kelsey. I'm just going to tell you something real quick, a story you may not know, and it's a story you won't have to do. But I've been calling games a while, and so when your dad played football, one of the most impactful things that I ever saw was after his final high school football game. We did the post game, everything was over, and Mark and I were walking down looking for your dad. He was very special, always has been very special to both of us. And we couldn't find him. We walked in the locker room. He was sitting, still fully dressed in his uniform, and he said, "I don't even want to take this off." That's going to happen this year for you. The good news is you're going to be putting on another uniform. He wasn't doing that. But just looking ahead, does that help you or does that help you to be motivated for this season to know that at the end of it, it's going to be the last time you take that off? What's that? What do you think about that?
I don't know. I guess it does make it a little easier because not many people get to go on and play college basketball. But I've always, been a Lady Indian, wore that Oneida jersey, and gosh, I'm thinking about it right now. It's making me a little emotional, but I don't want to leave this team. I'm going to try to focus on them this year, make the best of it because it's going to be hard. I think about senior night sometimes, and it tears me up. I don't want to do it, but high school it's going to come to an end. So I guess it does, kind of help.
So may as well do it with a state championship.
Might as well do it with a state championship.
That way you can wear that uniform as long as you possibly can.
Yeah.
I think you're not the only one that's dreading seeing it. It's exciting that you're going to get to put on that next uniform, and we're all going to be watching that too. But that's 2023, 2024. 2022, 2023, we got one more year of one of our favorite Lady Indians. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Ben.
Okay, Kelsey, before we let you go, I just got one thing to say, and that is we need you to step up your game. Okay? Now, I'm not talking about on the basketball court because that speaks for itself. Kelsey represents Oneida on our pigskin picking panel. Kaylin Butts is sitting over here. She represents Scott High. We can't let Mark Matthews win this thing because his head is going to be so big. It won't fit in Kevin Akers' van when these guys go to football games on Friday nights.
I do need to step it up. I had that week one was good. The rest of them not so much. But I guess there's still time.
We can get it. Yes, there's still time. But you are our hope. We're relying on you to knock off Mark Matthews.
I'll try my best.
All right, Kelsey, good luck this year in your senior year.
Thank you.
And I hope you achieve all those personal goals and team goals that you guys have set for yourselves. All right, we'll take another break. When we come back, we'll take a look at this week's games as the roundtable continues.